Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Today I have on Meena, and she is here to tell us a story.
Hi, I have lots of stories. My favorite story is probably how I got to this point in my life. Ever since I was a little girl, I remember loving fashion, loving putting things together and playing make-believe with my sisters because I have two younger ones. And we would play in my mom's closet and I would just make outfits all the time. And I would do that for myself growing up. And as a teenager, I noticed that people would want me to dress them, take them shopping. And I thought, okay, well, this is cool as just a hobby, as something that I have to give people. You know, if I could give people a little bit more confidence, feel a little bit more lighter and braver, cool. People would always say, I love how you dress. Can you take me shopping? And what should I wear to this event and this wedding? And all of a sudden come to my closet. I'm thinking, this has kind of been a secret dream of mine to be a stylist and just really help people understand what fashion is and what it can be for you. I remember one night I was like, this is what I would name it. I would call it Style Me Mena. And I would offer this and I would offer that. And months go by. And I remember thinking, should I? My children are older now. And I thought, I'm going to put it on social media. This is what I'm doing. This is what it's called. This is what I offer. If it doesn't happen, then I have absolutely nothing to lose. And people started booking, saying, come to my closet, take me shopping, give me some tips. And it just spiraled into something that is a really good, feel-good service for people. And it just makes me happy. It makes me smile. Knowing that I contributed to someone's confidence and helping them feel their very best and do their very best because they have that inside them is amazing for me. Yeah.
So you said that you started this in high school. Did you mean you were in high school or you're working at the high school?
I was I still work at a high school, and people would say, I love the way you dress. Can you take me shopping? And I would be like, for real? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. It was just like a fun thing for me to do. I have this wedding. Should I wear these shoes? Should I wear this jewelry? What color is best on me? Does this look good? And I thought, why not try it? I have literally nothing to lose. So I did it right before COVID, actually. It was the summer before COVID. I put it out there and yeah, it was great. It's great. It just makes me really, really happy. And it fulfills a purpose for me. And yeah,
that's awesome.
It is awesome. It is.
What is your favorite part about doing the styling work?
That's a great question. I have a few favorite parts, if that's okay. One of my favorite parts is when a client puts on something that I choose for them in a store or creates an outfit. I create an outfit for them in their closet and they think, wow, I never would have thought of that. I never would have tried that on, but I love it. And I love how I feel in it. And being able to contribute to that feeling for them is really good. It feels really good to know that I have helped someone get to that level. That's one of my favorites. Another favorite is just instilling that confidence and that fearlessness in men, women, and I've styled children too, which is really cute. Teaching people how to dress. Yeah.
Does that mean being aware of their body proportions?
Yeah. I really teach people about fit and fabric. It's a lot of people blame their body, but it really isn't your body. It's the way the garment is cut. It's the way it sits on your body. It's the way the fabric is weaved. And a lot of people don't recognize that. So they just blame themselves. And really, you just got to find the right pieces for you.
Does that mean that you focus on quality over quantity? Because
sure.
I imagine fast fashion is very thin fabrics and they just look like they're made for, I don't know, stick mannequins or something.
That's right. Stick mannequins that are 12 or 14. Yeah. You know, a lot of times I'll tell a client, listen, I don't want you to buy an abundance of pieces. I want you to buy pieces that you can wear over and over again in different ways. Bring new life into those pieces and pieces that won't fall apart, pieces that stand the test of time. And then, of course, yes, some fun things too, just to last that season or a year. And then, you know, you feel okay tossing them out or giving them away.
So in my experience living in Windsor, it feels like our shopping variety is very limited. How are you able to work around that? Or is that just a story that I've told myself?
No, that's not. Well, that's a story that a lot of people tell themselves. And then once I am styling them, they say, wow, I didn't realize how much is out there. But a lot of times, let's say some of the stores at the mall, there's so much saturation and everything is everywhere that people get really confused or a little bit overwhelmed. Whereas I guide you and I look at everything and I touch everything and I, surround myself with all of the pieces and I go, we're going to try everything on. We're going to try everything that catches your eye. Things that you go, no, maybe not. Yeah, we're trying them because why not? And they end up most of the time loving it. So, you just have to really be patient and take some time to look at all the pieces that are available. Yeah.
So that's a part of the game then, is being open-minded and trying everything on.
Yeah. I just had a client this week. She's so cute and she's celebrating her 35th wedding anniversary in Aruba. And I grabbed her some clothes at a store that she's never been at. And she loved the store, didn't really knew it existed, and loved the pieces that we chose and said, I never would have even picked this up to try on. So that's really special. That's good.
I'm just imagining myself when I used to shop for jeans and I hated it because nothing ever fits. And it would try on like 20 pairs and still nothing fit, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like that kind of journey where you start feeling like something's wrong with you, but it's the clothes. And then I've realized now as I'm older that we're probably supposed to alter our clothes a little bit.
Yeah. Jeans are tough because everybody is different. Some of us are short-waisted. Some of us are longer in the hip area. Some, like me, have short legs. Some are curvy. I'm a curvy girl. I'm petite, but I'm curvy. So I have to be really, really careful with jeans. You just have to try on really good quality jeans that have a little bit of stretch and remember that you have to alter. Yeah.
Once I started altering, I just picked up sewing maybe 2 years ago.
I love sewing.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So once I started altering, I've had way much more fun and good luck finding jeans now that I'm like, oh, I can just adjust this little thing. And
Got it. A lot of times you have to go up a size so that it fits your hip and thigh and bottom area, but then you just pinch in the waist a little bit so that you have that really good fit without the spillage, without, the squeeze and all the other stuff that comes with jeans. Jeans are tough.
Yeah, they're brutal.
Yeah, they are.
How did your journey with the styling and the fashion start?
I remember being really little. I was in kindergarten, my first day of kindergarten. This is one of my favorite stories, actually, of my childhood. And I insisted on wearing a pair, and it's the 70s, right? So these were really in, and they were chocolate brown, leather studded wooden clog. And my parents, hand in hand, walked me to school, and all I did was look at my feet. I was looking at my feet the entire time. And they, of course they were guiding me, and I didn't know what school was. I didn't know that there was gym and recess. And back in the 70s, there was no indoor shoes and change into runners. You just wear the shoes that you got to school with. And I remember just loving those shoes on my feet. And I loved the feeling I got when I had pretty clothes on, whether they were jeans, whether it was leather, whether it was lace, a dress, whatever it was. I just loved how I felt in them. And I loved creating things with the stuff that I had.
So you've always had that eye.
It was always a love for me, and it's very intuitive, and it just comes naturally, and it just happens. I remember even when I was probably about 12, I had told my mom, this is what I'm wearing to this wedding, this family wedding. And it was in the store, and it was a burgundy pinstripe bolero jacket suit. And then I grabbed a shirt and I said, this is what I'm wearing underneath it. And at that point, my mom and dad were like, okay, yeah, that's what you're wearing. And it was just the coolest thing that I had that freedom and flexibility to be able to wear whatever I wanted. And I was able to wear a suit as a young girl to a wedding when typically it's a dress. Yeah, I always had fun with it. Yeah, I never boxed myself into one style either. Yeah.
Are there other ways in which you're expressing your creativity other than fashion?
I paint on canvas, and I sew a little bit. And yeah, that's what I do. Those are my creative outlets. I come from a family that was very artistic. So everybody has some sort of niche in the art world. So art is a really beautiful, expressive thing and really important for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is probably why your parents let you wear a suit at 12 too, right? A part of that.
Totally. Yeah. My father was a musician and an artist, and my mother was a hairstylist. So that in itself, those things are very artistic and very creative. So they were totally cool with, yeah, you want to wear the black cowboy boots with the rainbow stitching? Sure, go for it. You know? Yeah.
I think about my childhood, and I remember, I mean, I was probably a teen, but I wanted to wear a one shoulder
Yeah.
shirt, and it was like, absolutely not. No, two shoulders.
So I remember those in the 80s, we would cut off our sweatshirts. So it was one shoulder with like the tank underneath. And I remember doing that with my mom.
Yeah. And then the one thing I did insist on was, I remember it was grade 8. I put, I think it was like a knee-length skirt on top of jeans.
Oh, yeah.
I did that. And my parents were like, you look so stupid. I'm like, I don't care.
I don't care. I'm
doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cute. That's a great story.
I think it was like a green and blue florally skirt too. I remember it so clearly because that was probably one of my like first acts of like real defiance.
Yeah. Ooh, you're a bad girl.
I know, right? So what does it look like when someone wants to work with you?
Well, the first thing they do is they message me and say that they're interested, and I send them a whole bunch of information so that they were really clear on what the services are. And I can mix the services too. So sometimes I'll go to your closet first, and then we'll go shopping at a later date or that same day. And then they just decide. They say, okay, you know what? This is what I want to do. And we book it and we go. And it's great. Yeah. A lot of times you have to book me in a month in advance just because I do style after 3 and on weekdays, and it gets full really fast. So people try and book me about a month in advance, but sometimes I can squeeze people in if it's like, an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said, because related to that question, you do special occasions like dresses.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite transformation client?
I have so many. I
mean, without naming names, but
well, what was really special to me is this is a ongoing client. I probably shop with her 3 times a year. I got to style her for her wedding and him too. So we picked out a suit and a pocket square and the tie for him and the shoes even. And then her dress, her jewelry, her shoes. That was really, really special. And I felt really happy to be able to style them for that important day. But I get so many messages all the time because once you're my client, I tell them this is my personal phone number and you text me with pictures, questions, and I'll answer. If you don't know what to wear with this shoe, or if you don't know what earring to pick, or this jacket, or tell me, call me, text me, and I am there for you. And that's probably my favorite part because I have people that I've styled a year ago and they still text me and say, hey, does this jacket go with these pants?
I'm hearing that you love this work and it's very, very filled with joy for you.
It's all joy, all of it. It's all joy. Something happens. I can't explain it. I tell people all the time because I say, well, how do you do it? And how do you know? And I have to be honest. And I say, I don't know. I don't know what happens. Something just happens and I just do it. And all of this creativity and all this love and all this joy comes out of me for someone else. And like, what better way to live than to be able to do that for somebody?
I think that just goes to show that when you really find that work that you're supposed to do, it's energy giving.
It's total energy giving. It just, as soon as I get a text message from a client, it makes me happy. It doesn't bother me. It's not, oh, well, what does he want or what does she want? It's, yay, what can I help them with? And how can I, solve this for them?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the reason why this is taken off the way it did in a city like this is because I really do love it. And I try and be really truthful, honest, authentic, meaningful in all my interactions with clients and people and social media. I want to be really authentic on social media, and I want to just say like, this is who I am and this is what I do. And if you're interested, DM me, yeah, it's purposeful, I think. Yeah, it's like a calling almost. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess the greater purpose of it is that you make people feel good about themselves.
Yeah. And when you feel good about yourself, you do better.
Exactly.
Right? You really do better. Maybe the question that you didn't want to ask your boss or coworker or friend, you'll be able to ask because you have a little bit more spring in your step and a little bit more confidence. You have that bravery, because you're a little not armored, but you just feel good and you look good. And I think that especially in the workplace, if you look good in your outfit, people will look at you and go, they care about themselves, which means they're going to care about me. And they're going to hear me, and I'm going to be seen and I'm going to be heard. And I think that the majority of people just want to be seen and heard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Have you had a client that was really struggling to find pieces that work? How did you help them with that?
We took a lot of time and we started in the closet and we purged. Here's the thing. She was really unhappy with her wardrobe. Lots of the time it's because the wardrobe isn't working for you. So we stripped it away. I went, no. And I created a list and I said, these are the pieces that are going to work for you, or at least we're going to try on and we're going to search for. And we did that, and we did it slowly over time. And we built this beautiful wardrobe for her. And she was like, yeah, I was buying fast fashion. It was on the, I have an event, I got to go grab this, and it was really, really rushed and it was ill-fitted and not the right color. And it was just, I need clothes. Let's just grab some. We got rid of a lot and we started from scratch, and we were really, picky about the pieces, and we curated, and it was good. Yeah.
What are some tips that you could give to people if they want to go through their closet and purge?
Oh, I love the tips. Well, first look at the wear. Look at the wear and tear and look at the fabric. Is it see-through? Is it pilling? Is it super wrinkle? Like, does it wrinkle a lot? Does it, is the seam here hitting mid-arm, like right here, or is it here? Because when a seam isn't right here, it's going to drag you down. Do you look like you're kind of slumped? It's because of the seam, things like that. Have you worn it in 6 months or a year? If you haven't worn it yet, you're not going to wear it. So get rid of it. Does that color help you glow? Or is it drowning you? Is it paling you? Things like that. Yeah. Is it dated? Is it too busy?
There's a big movement right now on social media for natural fabrics. Do you agree that like most of our clothes should be cotton, linen? I don't know what else there is.
I think that it's a great concept. I think sustainability is really important. So if you can get cashmere, wool, cotton, linen, silk, that is great. Or even just a blend of that, because it's going to fall on the body better. So I do agree that you should be looking for those fabrics, but keep in mind that it's a little bit trickier. It's a little bit costlier, and you're not going to find those pure fabrics.
Oh, okay. Because that's another thing that I was thinking too. Should we always be going for 100% natural? I guess that's not really reasonable.
Yeah, it can be, but you're going to really limit your wardrobe. And if you're okay with that, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the elastic part is plastic, essentially.
It's the spandex. It's latex. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it's a give and take based on what you want for your closet.
That's right. And I mean, do you want to put a little bit of faux leather in there as I'm wearing faux leather pants? Sure. Just don't make it your entire wardrobe. Yeah.
Do you have any tips for people that want to purchase statement pieces? Is there a trick to it? Because, they can get clashy. Or is it like a one-time wear thing, just a special item?
I love statement pieces. I think statement pieces can be worn over and over and over again, but you just have to find that balance. If you have a statement piece, then please make sure everything else is a quiet piece. That's what I call it. Like, make sure your pants are a quiet piece or a stabilizing piece, if your blouse has, ruffles and sequins and all that other jazz, right? And try and wear it in a different way, where you can wear a statement piece with jeans, a skirt, over a dress, under whatever, right? I think that statement pieces could be fun, and you can utilize them a lot.
Are there certain items that work better as statement pieces than others, like
That's
versus a shirt or a
Great
pant?
question. I think a statement dress is only going to just be a statement dress. So I would say know that you're not going to wear it a lot. I say shirts, statement tops are really, really fun because you can wear them with jeans. You can, like I said before, you can wear them with jeans, you can wear them with slacks, trousers, a skirt.
Because pants would just kind of always just be pants.
That's right. Always be pants. Also jewelry. Jewelry is fun because it's not too costly, and you could really jazz up a really simple black top or dress with a gorgeous necklace.
Are you always wearing jewelry?
No, I don't always wear jewelry. Sometimes I just wear pearl little studs that my father actually gifted to my mom years ago, that I have now, and my wedding rings. Sometimes I wear just that. Yeah, it just depends how I feel. Like one day I'll wear full out jewelry and the look, and then some days I'm just in a sweater and some cozy pants and sneakers. I'm a big lover of fun sneakers, so yeah, I love a good sneaker over a loafer. Yeah.
I love sneakers too.
Great. I mean, they're fun.
It's hard to wear heels all the time.
Yeah, and I love heels. And that's another thing. Like I build my wardrobe based on my height too. So I have a section of pants that are just for sneakers, and then I have a section of pants just for heels. Just because I'm 5 foot nothing, right? So I can't alter everything because then I'll never wear a heel. So yeah.
I have actually thought about that a lot because I have recently purchased some more expensive pants, and like you don't want to fully tailor them because if you tailor them, then you can't wear them with heels.
Right.
So is there
a trick?
A trick?
Yes, there's a trick. Fabric tape.
Okay.
So you have to get the non-permanent fabric tape. So because I've gotten both, in fact, permanent fabric tape is a thing. Like that stuff will not come off. But if you get temporary fabric tape, yeah, you could totally do it. You could lift up the hem and seal it just by doing a little bit of steaming or ironing. And then when you want to wear heels, you can take it down. And then of course you got to, iron out or steam that. Yeah. Yeah. But I've done it. I do it. It's great.
Okay. That's smart. That's really smart.
Yeah.
Cause there was a meme I saw online too that said something like, it's no wonder women have huge closets. It's because we have a different body shape every week of the month. For that too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And it's just like fluctuates like crazy. Yeah. So you have like your bloated pants, standing pants that you can only stand in.
Yeah, that's right. Your tight pants, your wide leg pants. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard. I love how men can be so minimalist about it, but I think as a woman to have a minimalist closet is just really, really limiting.
Yeah. Minimalist closet is different than a capsule wardrobe, right? A capsule wardrobe is there's a lot more pieces. They're just used in different ways because they're really coordinated. So yeah, minimal. It could be difficult unless you're a girl that doesn't wear anything but a heel or anything but a flat. Then you're cool. But you still need all those different pants.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and like the same thing goes with your waist.
Yeah.
Because maybe you don't wear high-waisted every single time.
Right.
So then you have a high-waisted pant, a low-waisted pant, but then shirts that have to also go with both.
That's right. Because there's that balance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never ends.
No, it never ends. Everything is about proportion and balance when it comes to style too. Yeah. So
you need the crop shirt, the medium length shirt, and the long shirt.
That's right.
And like
the bodysuit.
Yeah. And you want like white and black and all of them.
Yeah. Maybe cream. Throw in some cream in there too.
It adds up, and it's a lot of items.
But if you have the right items, they can work really good together. Yeah. Instead of just a whole bunch of clothes.
Do you normally stick to your clients to one specific color palette? Like does everyone have a color palette that works for them?
Yeah. I find that a lot of people, majority of people like neutrals with hints of color, pops of color in them. And that's how I am. Like my wardrobe is mostly neutrals, but then some color. I think that is a really easy way to create more without having so much.
And then every now and then throw in the statement
Throw in it,
piece.
yeah.
Awesome.
So you have like, let's say 60% is neutrals, and then 20 is color, 20 is statement.
And then what about, I guess it's dependent on preference, like the pants to shirt ratio. Because I always find that I have a ton of pants and no shirts.
Really, eh? Okay, that's the opposite of what I have discovered with clients. They have a ton of shirts and not enough pants. They'll have one pair of black pants, and every woman needs like a few pairs of black pants, right? They'll have one pair of black pants, maybe army green, a pair of jeans, and then they have 35 shirts. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, if people like this conversation, they want to find out more about you and maybe sign up for some services, where can they get to contact with you?
They can DM me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm Style Me Mena.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I can link that in the show notes for sure, so that people have access to that.
Yeah, I'd love that.
And if you had to leave everyone with one message, what would it be?
That's a lot of pressure. Let me think. I would say be true to your style. Discover what your style is and don't follow what everybody else is wearing, and don't follow the trends. Maybe pick one or two trend items that are fun that you like, but discover your own style and stick to that.
Yeah. Actually, to look back on that conversation, I've been reading that trends are becoming shorter and shorter and shorter.
That is very true.
So like, we don't have to really get rid of any clothes anymore. It comes back very soon.
That's right. So there's a lot of my clients that'll send me a text about the pieces that we've bought in last season. Is this still in? Is this still in? And I say, in is whatever you want it to be. Wear what you love and create your own style, even if it's a little different every day. Just wear what you love, wear what feels good, and don't get caught up in the trends, because they just change so often. So people will pay more money for more clothes. Yeah,
exactly. And I think that's the thing. It's just a marketing thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, like, I mean, Pantone's color of the year is white.
Oh, yeah?
And it's like a thing. So white is trending right now. But if you look at your closet, the majority of things are white. Tops, anyway. Right? Yeah. So, I mean, the white tee is now trending. The white tee's always been a thing, right?
Yeah. So stay true to yourself.
So, honestly, stay true. Discover what your style is and stay true to it. Have fun with it. Don't worry too much about the trends, and do what you want with your clothes.
Yes.
Do what you want and wear what you want, as long as it makes you feel good. That's my line.
I love that. Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bye.
Bye.